All right, today we're doing a deep dive into a skincare system that's been getting a lot of buzz online, Synevra UltraLift. And, the whole idea behind it really challenges how most of us think about anti-aging. So we're going to break down the entire system, get into the science they claim to be using, and see what real people are actually experiencing. Let's jump right in.
So let me ask you this. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like your skin just isn't yours anymore? Maybe you're seeing those little lines crop up, or it just feels like no matter which cream you slather on, nothing gives you those lasting results you're looking for. Well, the thinking behind this product is that we're making a common mistake. We're trying to fix a problem from the outside, when the aging process really gets its start deep down on the inside.
So here's what we're going to cover. We'll look at that core inside-out problem, break down Synevra's two-part system, check out the specific ingredients, hear some real customer stories, and then wrap up with the pricing and that all-important guarantee.
Okay, so first things first, let's really get our heads around this central idea behind Synevra. The whole concept is that most skincare products, they're just treating the symptom you see on the surface. You put on a cream, yeah, it might feel nice for a few hours, but it's not getting to the root of the issue, that underlying cellular health that really decides how your skin looks and feels in the long run.
Now this slide, this really lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you've got your traditional creams. They give you that temporary, surface-level fix. But on the other side, you have what Synevra calls its in-and-out system. The idea is to work on the skin's surface and deliver key nutrition from the inside. So the goal isn't just a quick fix. It's about giving your skin comprehensive, foundational support.
So, how do they actually pull this off? Well, they call it the Lift and Lock system. And this isn't just one product. It's a coordinated two-part approach that's designed to work together in synergy. And here it is, broken down nice and simple. First up, you've got the Ultra Lift Serum. This is what you apply topically, directly to your skin to go after the visible stuff like fine lines. And then there's the VitaLock supplement. This is a daily capsule that works from the inside out, delivering nutrients that are meant to support your skin's health at a cellular level. So one lifts from the outside, the other locks in that health from the inside. Pretty cool concept.
Of course, a system is only as good as what's actually inside it, right? So let's pull back the curtain and look at the formulation. We're going to break down the key ingredients they highlight for both the serum and the supplement. The absolute hero ingredient in the serum is something called SYN-AKE. It's a dipeptide complex, and honestly, this is a pretty fascinating piece of technology. It's a synthetic peptide, which means it was designed in a lab to mimic a natural process. And what process is that? Well, it mimics the effect of a protein that's found in temple viper venom, which is known for its muscle-relaxing ability. So the idea is to help visibly soften those expression lines, making the skin look smoother, all without needing any needles. But the serum isn't a one-trick pony. It's also packed with some well-known skincare powerhouses. You've got sodium hyaluronate, which is basically a form of hyaluronic acid that's amazing for hydration. It helps the skin look plump and dewy. Then there's ascorbic acid. You know it as vitamin C, a total classic for brightening and fighting off damage. You also have vitamin E in there, another powerful antioxidant. And finally, glycerin, a trusted ingredient that literally pulls moisture into your skin to keep it hydrated.
Okay, now for the inside part of this whole system. The VitaLock supplement is where the deeper support really comes into play. It's got biotin, which is famous for its role in making keratin, the protein that's basically the building block for your hair, skin, and nails. You have niacinamide and vitamin B6, which are B vitamins included to help with that natural radiance. Then there's zinc, a super important mineral for things like cell repair, essential stuff for keeping skin healthy. And horsetail extract, a botanical that's rich in silica, which is linked to collagen support. The main takeaway here is that these are meant to nourish your skin from the inside.
So the theory sounds great, the ingredients list looks pretty compelling, but the million-dollar question is, does it actually work for real people? Let's take a look at what some actual users are saying. This first one from Virginia, this is what everyone wants, right? It's one thing to see a difference in the mirror yourself, but it's a whole other level when other people start noticing. That kind of external validation is, for so many of us, the ultimate proof that something is really working.
And I love this perspective from Carol. She touches on two huge benefits, that feeling of renewed confidence and simplifying her life. I think for a lot of people, the goal of great skincare isn't to pile on more products, it's to need less makeup and just feel amazing in your own skin.
Now this is really interesting. One of the sources we looked at was a personal review from someone who used the system for a full 4 months. And her results went way beyond just her face. She talked about her hair feeling thicker, her nails growing faster and stronger, on top of her skin looking more radiant and firm. That really speaks to that whole inside-out idea, that nutritional support potentially having wider benefits.
All right, let's get down to the practical stuff. Because if you're thinking about trying something like this, you need to know what the investment is and what kind of safety net you have if it just doesn't work out for you.
Okay, let's take a second to really look at this pricing table, because you can see how the value really stacks up. If you just want to dip your toes in, the starter pack gets you one of each for $79. But look what happens when you buy in bulk. The 3-unit package drops the price of each serum to $69 and each supplement to $49. And the best deal is clearly the 6-unit package, which brings the serum down to just $59 and the supplement to $29. Plus, those bigger packages come with free shipping and some bonuses we'll talk about in a sec.
So let's be real and just lay out the pros and cons. On the plus side, you've got this really unique in and out approach that you don't see everywhere. And that 60-day money-back guarantee is huge. It shows the company stands behind its product. On the other hand, a couple things to know. You can only get it from their official website. They say it's to stop counterfeits. And, like with literally any skincare product, your results are going to vary. Everyone's skin is different. And this number right here, 60, is really the key to peace of mind. Synevra has a 60-day, love it or it's free, money-back guarantee. That gives you 2 full months to try everything out and see what you think. And when you consider that your skin takes about a month to turn over its cells, this gives you 2 full cycles to really see how your skin is responding. If you're not happy, you just contact them for a refund. It definitely lowers the barrier to entry for anyone who's on the fence.
Oh, and with those bigger packages, they also throw in these 2 digital bonuses. You get the Radiant Skin Rituals Guide, which is an e-book with tips and techniques, and the Confidence Blueprint, which is more of a mindset and self-care guide. It's a nice little extra that fits with the whole theme of the product.
So, when you boil it all down, what's the big picture here? Well, Synevra isn't just another face cream. It's a whole system. It's built on this philosophy that if you want true, lasting skin health, you have to tackle it from the surface and from within. It combines that high-tech serum with targeted nutrition to give you that comprehensive support.
And that really brings us to the final question you should ask yourself. When you look at your own routine, at everything you're currently doing for your skin, could this dual action, in and out philosophy, be the one piece of the puzzle that's been missing all along?
So if this has piqued your interest and you want to read more about the science, the ingredients, or that guarantee, the only place to do that is their official website. The sources were really clear that this is to help you avoid any fakes out there. To make it easy, we've put the verified official link for you right down in the description below this video.